And thank you for being with us this morning. Madison's curfew order has been lifted for right now. It'll go back into effect tonight. Those protesters stayed out into the early morning hours without issue.
Yeah, there still is cleanup needed, though, after a separate group of looters hit State Street overnight. Josh has been on the scene all night. He has a look at the aftermath this morning. Good morning, Josh.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, those volunteers and some city leaders, also those business owners, are out here in full force this morning. We're near State and Lake Street this morning, where more of these businesses did suffer more destruction. You're taking a look at Forage Kitchen. You'll remember I was here yesterday, and Forage was virtually untouched. A lot of these businesses that hadn't been touched did receive some damage overnight. And again, what happened last night is there was a peaceful protest up until about 1 in the morning. Police say those peaceful protesters left the scene, and that's when several groups of those rioters came in and started with more destruction and more looting overnight. There were several people that were arrested. So once again, here we are, day 3, waking up to more destruction. That curfew did go up at 5 o'clock, but the mayor did extend that again tonight. We will have that curfew going into place at 9:30 tonight until 5 o'clock in the morning. A lot of the business owners around here are telling me that they just are hoping that we can get through this together. Everyone's out here again working together to clean things up. They're hoping that we can kind of get back to that peacefulness again down here soon. And guys, I do want to end with some happy news this morning, some good news. I know I'm not alone in the fact that I feel like we've been walloped over and over with some bad news. First off, it's been great to see the community members coming out here this morning and helping once again get these people back on their feet. Second of all, the mayor's office said there is actually going to be some artists out here trying to beautify some of the plywood throughout State Street to try and make it a little bit more positive messages. They're going to be out here kind of putting those things up. And finally, I have to give a shout out to Starbucks this morning. The manager here of 15 years, she actually brewed some coffee for all of the news crews that have worked well into the night. We were out here early this morning. It's good to see that everyone's just coming together and everyone just wants, a little bit of peace in all of this. And you have to remember through all of this, you have to look at the good things, and you have to remember that we are going to be okay. We're going to get through this together, and we will do this, guys.
Josh, great message there. And it looks like some of the businesses are actually opening up today. Starbucks is?
Yeah, some of those businesses, including Starbucks right behind me, they're still doing mobile orders. There are several businesses that are still having to contact their insurance and stuff to make sure that they can actually be open. Paul's Books is one of them. I talked to the owners in there, and they've been obviously a staple of Madison for a very long time. They tell me that they don't think anything was stolen last night. The glass is fixable. They just want a peace again, and they just want everyone again. They're listening. Everyone's listening out here. They're just hoping to get through all of this, guys.
All right, Josh Brighter with a little perspective for us this morning. Josh, thank you. Stay safe out there.